see, I'm the type that I'm not going to be anywhere I'm not wanted. If I am not wanted, I will not be present.
We'll do it, y'all. This year, such a craziness. I'm coming to and you with another word on the street segment. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. So, Dr. Heavily and Quad got on the line last night. Okay, they was on live during a watch party for the new season of Married to Medicine. Now, the big topics of the night was Simone versus Quad and Dr. Heavily versus Sweet Tea. Yes, we back at this again, honey. Now, we're just going to discuss the whole Dr. Simone and Quad situation. Now, Quad, she, said her piece on live about what she felt about the whole situation when Dr. Simone brought up her niece that passed away. And she also told us that the production wasn't supposed to play that part, what Simone had said. But production gonna do what they want to do, and bam, it was said it was part of this big old thing for the reunion. And Simone got slack for it. So they talked about that, and they talked about also how Simone, she really wasn't feeling Quad. She wasn't trying to, be all, oh, I'm sorry, this and that. No, she didn't want to do all that. And Quad, she gave a little backstory to that as well. So y'all check out what Quad had to say about the whole situation. And I will see you on the next word on the street. I holla.
Now, why was you upset? Because what? The internet? Because the people had, because you saw some stuff on the Twitter. That's why you was mad with Simone. I'm trying to figure it
Oh,
out.
you're just jumping right into this. Okay, so the fact that we're 15 minutes behind, guys. Sorry, so we do apologize. It's just been a lot today with the Wi-Fi. Like, I'm away in Mexico. Heavenly was trying to get some things happening over to her home. But we're happy to be here with you, and welcome to season 11 of Married to Medicine. Who's happy? Who's happy? Who's excited? You are in for an amazing season, and we're kicking it off. Heavenly, what's your first question?
My first question is, why are you mad at Simone? I'm trying to understand, because they saying you left New York and y'all was cool. Okay, she said that you looked at the internet, you saw the people on the Twitter, and then
Yeah,
you got mad again.
yeah, that's not really how that went. And we're going to go back. This is months, guys. So this is not currently. So I want you guys to understand that we're talking about when we filmed this, which was months ago, right? And then we're even going back to what transpired in New York. First and foremost, it's definitely not about what someone is putting on social media. While I do appreciate my fans and the support that I've been lended through the years, and especially last season when it was a very tough season for me, it's not about what people are saying on social. It was more so about the effect that what she said in New York had took a toll on my family. And I don't think that that's been taken in consideration. I don't even think that even Simone herself thought about that before she said what she said. And so that's the tough part that I'm having with this, along with my family. So let's just go back. When Simone said that in reference to New York, and I'm just going to say what she said in New York, and we all know what that is, I went directly to the control room immediately, and I pleaded with production, and I've asked them to remove that. So thinking and having confidence in production that they would remove that because it was such a sensitive and delicate topic and way too soon. And even now, my family and I, we still struggle with that. I trusted that they would remove that. So I felt like, okay, let's just move forward. I can deal with the personal pain, but it's not magnified because my family won't see it. And unfortunately, that wasn't true because we all saw it roll out on the reunion last year and or last season. And so that's the challenge. So it's not necessarily about what someone is saying on social. It's about the effect that it took on my family and how my family responded to me, because they're thinking, well, you're part of this life. This is your television life. We're not a part of that. And I had to try my very best to explain that. And it just was, it was distasteful.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry that happened.
So does that make
It
sense to you, Heavenly?
does. It does. It wasn't social media. It was your family. And when you left there, you thought they were not going to play it because I guess they let you think that they were not going to play it, but they played it and it affected your family. And that's why you fell back to where you were before. I understand. I understand. Have you ever talked to Simone about this though and explained it to her?
You know, interestingly enough, Simone and I bumped into each other. We both had green screen a couple of weeks back, and I told her,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, "Oh my God, like I didn't think that it was that." She said they had her thinking that it was about Napa. In all reality, um, you know, both were harsh. You know, Napa was harsh, but New York was just devastating, and so it was a combination of both, but more so New York than anything. You know what I mean? Because I can't forgive you all for
Okay.
Napa and not forgive Simone too.
Simone should apologize because for real, like she led the charge to get you to leave the trip in Napa when you were there. You caught a flight all the way there. She told you to leave, and the thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're an OG, and
Correct.
Dr.
Let's be
Heavenly
clear here,
had your
Petty King.
back.
Petty
She
King,
had your
before we go
back.
down this road, and I know you probably real cool with Quad. Let's get it straight,
I'm
right? Quad
cool
and
with you
us were
too,
on
baby.
the
I
outs.
love
No, I'm
you.
saying, no. Before you put this narrative out there, Quad and I were on the outs. Yes, it was wrong to leave our friend. Quad left us.
Well,
Quad left us, and she made a comment saying that she had no emotional connection with anybody there except for maybe Simone, and that's why Simone used those words. So it wasn't just all Simone. I can't let y'all put that
well, we're
narrative out there.
not.
Okay, so here,
I'm not.
hold
I'm
on,
not
hold on.
gonna
Here's what
allow
I
this.
want to say,
What I
Quad,
am
because
gonna say is this. What I am gonna say is this. A lot of times people have to watch what they say on this show because it can carry over into your life and it can interrupt some real friendships. So we kind of have to be mindful because at the end of the day, this is not a character we're playing. We are our real selves. So a lot of times, me personally, I'm going to say this, me personally, when stuff happens on this show, it affects me deeply and it inhibits the relationship that I once had. Henceforth, that's what I think that happened to Simone and I. I don't
And I
even know.
think it was all a conversation, but when it came back to us, it was like you jumped ship. You were on an island by yourself, Quad, and they told us, and somebody overheard, they say that you said you did not have an emotional connection, and we was in. That's how that went. I'm just gonna
okay,
say for Simone, it
Well,
could have been a conversation,
that's
so
her.
but y'all can't put all this on Simone because it's not gonna
So
fly.
here's the thing, Dr. Heavenly. Like, just as a viewer of the show, it looked like she led the charge based on the edit. That she was the
Well,
one who
this is
told her to
But
leave.
that's why we're
Simone
here
really.
because there's always an
I'm gonna
edit,
say
but y'all don't get the full
Yeah, so
picture.
I'm gonna say this.
I don't know the edit. I
Simone,
just know what I
Simone
saw.
really. Let me say this. Simone really didn't want me to leave.
No,
She said it, and I know y'all seen it, but she did not want me to leave. She said that a million times. But see, I'm the type that I'm not gonna be anywhere I'm not wanted. If I am not wanted, I will not be present. She told me even the other day, "Why did you leave? You shouldn't have left." But you asked me to. What I was gonna do? Run around, running up on people's heels, running up behind them like a wet puppy? That's not how I move. I'm a big dog. I don't run around people like that. I'm not a little puppy. You understand what I'm saying? So I wouldn't do that. But
show
that's
back
just my
on.
decision. If you ask me to leave, I'm gone.
I got you.
Hmm.
Show back on.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
We done
so
we're
did
gonna let
something.
so
you
that's all
go.
I'm saying. Quad.
Do
The
y'all
edit
see
got
how
Simone
Contessa
looking
came
like
up
she
to
the one
hug
who asked
me?
you to.
But Quad, I wanted you to be able to give a rebuttal. What did you want to say? Sorry.
About
You
what?
and Simone, all it had to be was really a conversation. The problem with you and Simone is everybody love everybody. Had y'all spoken, y'all when y'all go so long without speaking, that's when the friction starts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? The part that I don't understand when Simone says I've been trying, like she's been trying for 5 years. I'm like, hell, I didn't even know we was beefing for 5 years. You know, I didn't know it was beef. I just thought, well, we kind of drifted away. I never knew that there was a problem. So if I'm not understanding there's a problem, how are you trying to correct it for 5 years? And I'm very smart. So for 5 years, you're trying to correct something, and I don't see that.
I
I
agree
think that
with you
was a
on
bit of
that
a
one.
stretch.
I agree with you on that one.
That was a
But I
bit of a
think that if there was
stretch.
a problem, it should have been a conversation, right? It's hard to keep female friends. That's why I don't have a whole lot of them. It's hard because it's a conversation and everybody thinking something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you thinking one thing, she's thinking another, and all it is a conversation. You the one told me Simone was a softie. Remember when I fell out with Simone and I was like, she ain't gonna never speak to me again. You was like, nah, she gonna be good. She a softie. You put us back together. So I was like, nah, I gotta fix it because we love each other. love Quad, but then I love
I
Simone too. Simone, my girl, Simone is not bad. I'm gonna try to tell y'all, Simone is
she's
not
not
no
bad.
bad person. The edit
And I
be,
don't want people to, this
yeah.
is the thing. I don't want people to think that she's bad. She's not bad. Did she make a mistake? Absolutely. But she is not a bad person. When all of that was happening, honestly, in Napa, what people don't know is Simone and I was walking and I looked at Simone. I said, this is it. And she's like, no. I'm like, this is it. And I told her that. Like, this is me talking to her, telling her that as we're walking out. This was, cameras were down or whatnot. This